welcome and welcome back to VIXTEE Talks, where we talk virtually about everything and live our best second life. I am, of course, your virtual boo, Vixtee, and this, that's bougie. But this is VIXTEE Talks. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to my channel. Text and DM your girlfriends, and y'all get them over here, which y'all know we're here every other Sunday. And while you're down there subscribing and bringing your girlfriends over, don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time your boo uploads a video. Now, without further ado, y'all, let's get into this video. Let's talk. All right, y'all. So y'all know this video is long overdue. So let's just get into it, okay? What we're gonna do here in the Verona PH4 is we're going to set up the alarm system and the CASHAPP. Well, we're gonna set up the alarm system and the rental box, okay? As you can see behind me over here, we have an apparatus that I've chosen to use, that I use in every one of my rentals, okay? This is what I use to put my alarm system in. Of course, it's modified, and we will go over that. And in back of me is the elevator, as you already know, and I've chosen, okay, to use the elevator button, okay, as the rental box. You can choose any type of prem object to use as your host, okay, for your alarm system and your rental box. It doesn't have to be whatever comes in that box that you bought, okay? So let's get into what we do first. We're going to start with our alarm system. Now, the alarm system of choice for me is Casper Safe. Same thing with my rental box. I use Casper Let. All right, so I'm going to leave all the information that I go over, wherever I use, down in the description box. Minus the prem objects. You can find your own prem objects, okay? What I'm going to do is go under and drag my box out. Because what you're going to do, you're going to drag your box out, okay? I have all my stuff labeled, okay? Try to get organized around here, all right? So like I said, we're going to start with our Casper Safe. It's been updated 1.48, so let's get that. And what's cool about Casper that I love is that they let you know when there's an update, and there's this bee, I love bees, okay, that comes and updates every single one of your alarm systems, rental boxes, flies away, because it does what it does. Okay, you just have to experience it. Anyways, let's see what we're gonna do. There are many components to this bad boy. So let's just see what we're going to start. Now, I haven't done this in a minute, so excuse my hiccups, okay? Take all my mistakes for love. So here we go. We're gonna bring out our Casper Safe. Now we need the enforcer. The enforcer is what we're gonna put under our build that boots people off your build, okay? That's your enforcer. It enforces your alarm system. You ain't supposed to be here, so boom. We're gonna also be using our parcel link tool. That's going to link the parcel to the Casper Safe. Let's see, the psychic link, I think these go hand in hand, but we're gonna see. Now, this is the security orb right here. Let's go ahead and get our 1.48 out, okay? Now, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take the scripts out of this bad, but we're not gonna use this. Now, you could use this, but that's on you. Okay, so I already have a folder. If you go under contents, it has all the scripts here, okay? So I'm going to take these scripts and we're going to go over here. This is my Casper Safe. I'm just going to create a folder and put scripts. Okay. I'm going to drag these scripts into my folder and I'm going to delete this orb because I don't need it. I'm going to click on my apparatus, whatever I've chosen to use as my host. And I'm going to, well, first what you want to do, make sure, this is a pro tip, make sure you name your object that you're using. We'll go over why you need to do this. It's very important. Okay, it's important to me. Okay, so now we're going to go on back over to our contents tab because this is where we're going to load our scripts. All right, so we're going to grab our scripts and we're going to drag them into the contents here. Okay, all right, so now we're done with that. And as you can see, you want to keep this bad boy open here because in your nearby chat box, it lets you know, let me liberate all this stuff here so we don't get confused and bewildered. It lets you know what's happening. Okay, you see here the Verona PH4 unit disarmed, new area added. Okay, that is our parcel. This orb is up to date. Thank you, Casper. Send a little B round and I love it. And this says that I have entered the area. Okay. Now what I don't like about the Casper safe is that for whatever reason Casper loves this purple. I don't like this purple, and whatever this message is on the back, I don't remember what it is, but if you purchase this, you can see whatever it is.
Bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah.
Now that we have our scripts installed into our Casper safe, now what we want to do, we want this area, this whole parcel to be secured. So what we want to, well, let's do our enforcer. Let's do our enforcer first. We're going to drag our enforcer out. And what it's telling you to do is not active. You have to deed it to the group. So I'm going to go over and deed this to my group. My group is VIXTEE States. I'm going to share it. I'm going to deed it. Okay, it turns black. And this little box down here pops up. We don't want to use this bad boy, okay? Return objects on your behalf. No, this is not okay. So I'm going to press no, okay? And then I like to put this right up underneath my alarm system, right under the floor, right there. Now you can also name this bad boy, you know, that's optional as well. Okay? And again, the description is optional. All right, so it's been deeded to my group, okay? So it's going to protect this parcel that's under my group. All right, so now that we've done that, and as you can see here, Casper, inside your nearby chat box, Casper Enforcer. The Enforcer is active and will respond to requests from Casper Safe Orbs, owned by WA. Now we're going to go, let's see what else, because it comes with instructions, y'all. Please feel free to read these bad boys. It's going to take you to the website, the wiki, and you can go over everything, okay? I may have missed something. I do not know, but you know you always research the research. So now what do we do next? We're going to drag out our parcel link because we want to link our parcel. And what it's telling you is you have to touch this bad boy, the Verona PH4, touch to register the Casper orb. So I got to get up out of this part, and I'm going to touch it. And we're going to keep an eye out on our nearby chat and see what it does. So I'm going to go ahead and touch my link. Okay. Oh, did I do that right? Yeah. The new area added to memory, the Verona PH4 Vixtee. There you go. Okay, so now it is linked officially to the parcel. Now that we've got in our Casper safe hooked up and ready to go, we have to configure it. All right, so let's go on over here and configure this bad boy. We're going to touch it, and it's going to bring up our box here. Vixtee's the Verona PH4. Welcome, Vixtee Resident. What would you like to do? So this is where you or your tenants will come and they will arm their system and disarm their system. They will put who has access to the parcel and who does not have access to the parcel. What I want to do is, I already linked it. We want to go to options. Okay, let's go to options. And we get to choose what we want this bad boy to do here. This is our options menu. It has 2 pages. All right, you can choose to have loading text. This allowed by default on. Now, the parcel is not rented just yet. Once it is rented, I will change this to on. Right now, I don't want it on. I want folks to be able to come in here freely to look at the place. Discrete mode off, eject from parcel on. You don't want this on until it's been rented. Okay, once it's rented, you'll come back up in here and you will set the set 4 up. Okay, right now we're going to want that to be off while we're showing the rental. Okay, teleport home on. If anyone is rejected from your parcel, booted, this is sending them home. You can turn it off if you don't care where they go, but by default it is on. We're gonna leave it on. Add to parcel ban list, off. Let's say anybody that is booted is automatically added to the ban list. I'm going to leave that off. I'm going to leave most of these things as they are, but there are some things that would change and you notice what it is, and I will go over that again later. Warning time. Anybody comes to your parcel that ain't supposed to be on here, it gives them a warning. 60 seconds you got boo-boo before you boot it. Now, I'm going to leave this to 60. When it is rented, I will change it to 30. Age limit, none. Script limit, none. Visitor tracking, I want this to be on because I want to know who's coming to see my unit so that I can say thank you and reach out to them and just encourage them to rent. If they should have any questions, please contact me, yada, yada, yada. So on this first page, once you're setting it up for a rental, what you want to do, you can choose to put the floating text on if you want. You see, that's the text right there. Let you know that 4 avatars are in the region. Vixtee Resident is 2 meters away, and whoever else is around me. Okay? So you can choose to have that on. I choose to have it off. Okay? Disallow by default, off. While it's up for rent, it's off. Once it's rented, you turn this on. Eject from parcel, number 4, you want that off while the rental is up for rent. Once it's rented, turn it on. Teleport home, who cares? I don't care where you go. Just get up out of here. When you boot it, you go. Add to parcel ban list, your choice. Warning time, 60 to 30 to 60 seconds, I would say. If you really don't want to back up in here, 1 second. Okay, you got 1 second. Age limit, none. Script limit, none. Visitor tracking on if the parcel is up for rent. You want to know who's coming by, so you can reach out to them to say hello, that you're visiting. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Okay, next page, you're going to click on more to go to the next page. Okay, it's very important on the next page that you turn on number 3. Limit detection to current parcel. You want that to be on. You only want this alarm to protect or secure your parcel. Okay, so limit it to your parcel. So you put that on. This is very important, for if you have apartments, like units on one parcel. So yeah, go ahead and turn that on. That's the only one I care about on this one. Now we have to configure it. Control panel. It's going to take us to a website, so let's go on over there real quick. All right, so here we are. This is the Verona PH4. This is why I'm telling you it's important to name the prem object that you're using to host the scripts for your alarm system. In-world name, Verona PH4. Display name, Verona PH4. Okay? All right, so this is where we're going to we're not really going to configure anything here. It just shows you what you have configured, okay? But this is important for me. I like to have my units named, okay? And this is just telling you the parcel. Now, it's not paired right now. We're going to pair this with our rental box. Right now, it is not paired. We're going to come back to this, and you'll see once we link this to our rental box, okay? And over here is Whiskey. That is our region that we're on. And this is just a picture of the region, the parcel where it's located, okay? Now, we click on here where it says visitors. That's why it's important as a landlord, or if you want to just see who come into your house, okay? Who's been there, the intruders, okay? Or while you've been away, who came by. You can click on visitors here, and it takes you to this page, and it lets you know who has been on your parcel under avatar here. And if it's this arrow here, return visit, okay? And this one here lets you know the customer visitor has previously purchased something from you, okay? So here, and as you can see, Camille has been over here on my parcel, and it lets you know over here how long they stayed, okay? And let's see, it tells you the date they were here, the time they arrived, how long they stayed, and everything like that, okay? And then it tells you a little bit about the person as well. All right, I love this bad boy, okay? It's very helpful when you're renting units to know who has been on your rental, who has visited, so you can reach out to them once again, okay? And this over here is just a little chart here, okay? Conversions, and all. It's a very handy tool for landlords, okay? I love this Casper Safe. I love it. So let's go on back over, because what we want to do now is we want to go ahead and set up our rental box. So let's go on back and set up our rental box. It's been a minute since I've done this, but let's go with the flow. If y'all have any questions, please hit me up down below, and I'm going to go ahead and answer those for y'all. But let's get back over here to setting up our rental box. Okay, now, setting up the rental box. Again, name your object that you're using to host the scripts for your rental box. Very important, just like you saw with the alarm system. Go ahead and name that bad boy, okay? Very important. All right, so now we're going to look for our Casper Let. So one day I'm going to clean this bad boy out, and I'm going to take y'all along with me. Y'all we ain't got to be talking. Nice music, some wine, coffee, tea, whatever. And we're just going to sit and clean out our inventory. Is it a date? It's a date? Okay, I'm going to let y'all know when that's going to be. All right, so we want Casper Let. Casper Let right here. So now we've got script for rental box. Let's go ahead and just take our script. I already got it. So let's go on over to our contents. It's one single script that we need, only one. Okay, inside the box when you get it, it's only one. It's just pictures everywhere else. Now down here below it says this object delivered on the PH4 wants access to take money from your Linden dollar account. Please do not be alarmed, okay? This is so you can get paid, boo-boo. So I'm gonna suggest you go ahead and do that. Ain't nobody gonna steal from you. I promise you. Okay, so go ahead and allow access. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on it. Here's the box, it comes up. Pay, notify me with all the little tabs here. It's important that you set your states up for what it looks like before it's rented and then what it looks like after it's rented.
Right now, yeah, I don't really know anymore how to feel something.
We have to go back because we want to link our Casper safe to our rental box. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're gonna go to our Casper safe, and that's our psychic link. Let's find that. This is our Casper safe psychic link. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're gonna open this back up. I think this is how this go, y'all. We're gonna play it by ear and see what's up. All right, we're gonna put this inside here. Let's pay attention.
I know you want more than this, but you know I can't afford your kiss.
All right, boo, now that we've gotten our rental box set and our Casper safe linked to our rental box, we're gonna go on over to configure this bad boy. Let's go. All right, so here we are on our rental unit management page, and if we see here we have the Verona PH4 listed here. That's why I said it's very, very, very important that you name the prem object that you're using to host your scripts for your rental box and your Casper safe. Here is where we're going to put our group. Mine is VIXTEE States. Whatever your group is, you put it there. Here you enter your pictures, how you want to display the unit before it's rented and after it's rented. I usually use both the same image. You can use different ones, how you want to do it. You must use the UUID. That's taken from the picture that is stored in your inventory. The pictures must be inside your inventory in order to use them here, taking the UUID from the picture. Now, next we have, let's see, the most important things on here we're going to go over. They're not going to go over every single thing. Okay, the next one you can have is your description. I use the description from my land tab. You can put whatever you want to in regards to how you want to describe your rental unit. Rented, no. Right now it's not rented, okay? Previous tenant, that will be where the previous tenant's name would appear if the unit had been rented before. Right now it's not rented, so it is unknown. Reserved, as for when you want to hold this for someone who has inquired about it, who wants to rent it. It is reserved only for them, and only they will be allowed to rent the unit. Locked. I want to put yes on this one because it's going to be locked. I'm not ready to rent this bad boy just yet. So I would change that to yes, it is locked. Accept payments, I'm going to change that to no because it's locked. You can't pay for this. It's locked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now these two I will change back once I put this bad boy up for rent, which I'm going to do probably in the next few days. I'm going to leave it undecorated because I don't have the time to decorate it just yet. But if I should find the time, of course I will do that. Now, price, whatever price you want to put this as, I'm going to put it at $1,700 right now. But usually with your pricing, some people choose to base it on the size of the unit, the location of the unit, also how many prims are allowed in the unit. Some people do it 1 times 1%, 1.5, 2%, and so forth. Discount levels, you can choose whatever discount levels you want to put here. You can do a percentage or whatever, put a dollar amount, or you can put a percentage. I usually do pay 4 weeks tier, you get 1 week free, or you will get 25% off. So you can do whatever you want to do there. You can put discount levels there. Blah, 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 skip. Whatever, land impact, you can put that there. I usually consolidate mine, so I will change that to consolidated. If you want to give them any extra prim allowance, delete, that deletes the whole unit, not the build itself. Reset, minimum tenancy, for me I usually do 1 week, so I will change it here for 1 week. It'll default it to hours though, so 168, don't be alarmed, it's still 1 week. Initial minimum tenancy, I'm not going to put anything there because it's going to default to the 1 week that I've already put for the minimum tenancy. Okay, Now for, let's see, maximum, I don't care how long you stay, baby. Just as long as you're paying your rent. I don't care how long you stay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that to 0. Now with my buttons, the pay buttons, I like to do 1, 2, 4, and 8. So for 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 8 weeks. You can put that whatever, however you want to do it. That's mine. And I will go ahead and save it. Profit sharing, I don't share any profits with anyone, so I will leave that blank. I'm the only one over my units. Subtenants. Here's where you would put the subtenants here. Either your renters can do this or you can do this depending on how you have it set up. I usually allow my tenants to have 1 subtenant on the unit. So once they've added their 1, I'll go ahead and shut it down. Info note cards, these are inside a box that comes with the package that you buy. These items must be inside the box in order to use them here. Info note card, landmark tenant note card, these things are given out automatically. Okay, info note cards, if they request some information on the unit, when they click when they touch the rental box, a little box comes up. We saw that. And if they want information, it will give them this card that you put. It's a note card that you put whatever information you want to put on that bad boy. It would also give them a landmark if they choose that. A tenant note card, I usually put my welcome in there to welcome my tenants. A little note and let them know, some rules and regulations in regards to the unit, or if there's something there, how they can use certain things that's in the unit. I will put that there. Nice and cute ways to communicate with your new renters. Here, my group invite bots. I have a bot. Her name is Victoria. You can meet her over at the Verona lobby. So she will be over my units. She will let me know anything I need to know about the unit that I tell her I want to know. And we'll go over that down below. Let's see, these things here are options. Love options. So you would choose whatever you want to put here for your units. I choose always fixed payments. I don't want anything other than 1, 2, 4, and 8 weeks. That's all they cannot change it. It is what it is. It's fixed. Display floating text above the unit. I normally love this. I keep this, and I also tick the box here, don't display text when unit is rented. So whatever text is displayed on it prior to it being rented will no longer be shown once the unit is rented. Perfect. I love it. Don't deliver my landmark unless it's rented. Okay. Auto evict after 24 hours. I normally put this 24 to 36. It just depends. But for now, we're going to put 24 hours. So once the rent is not paid, you have 24 hours to pay your rent. If it is not, then it goes up for lease again, and all your items that you put in there, your prim objects, will be returned to you. Auto evict with no delay. It won't renew. If you tell me you're not going to renew your lease, then it will auto evict you after your time is done, returning all your objects to you. Okay, right here, prevent tenants from being able to add subtenants. I talked about this before. This is where the tenant is allowed to add at least 1, according to my rules, 1 other person on the unit. I only allow 1. Once that person has been added, I shut it down here, where they're no longer able to add any more subtenants. And then I'll go ahead and save my options. And then going down to notifications, how you want to be notified. I don't have any staff, but if you have staff, this comes in handy. I just tick send notifications to the system owner, which is moi. And then I just save my notification and my options. And that's all we have for configuring our rental unit. Oh my God. Hey, this has been a long ass video, and I am so sorry to keep y'all so late, but I wanted to get through all of that on this one video. It's been a long time coming, honey. We have missed 2 goddamn weeks, honey. I am so sorry for that. It will not happen again. But anyways, if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to bring your girlfriends with you next time. If you did not bring them tonight, go ahead and share this video with them. It's some valuable information in it. Don't forget your comments, y'all, because I know y'all know I love y'all comments, and I try to get to every one of y'all comments. I love them. Keep them coming, honey. If you have any questions, leave those down below. It's been a pleasure being here with y'all tonight. It's been long, honey. I am tired. I know you are too. But I will see you back here next Sunday. Ooh, and honey, I hope y'all Thanksgiving was ball. While you're down there subscribing and sharing, don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time your boo uploads a video. Now, without further ado, honey, let's say good night. Good night. Love you, mean it. Bye.